Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining the Stock Martin channel. My name is Martin. I'm going to be talking to you about stocks today, specifically the Lucid Motors stock. There has been a lot of social media and a lot of buzz out there for Lucid investors to mark their calendars for September 1st. In this video, we will be talking about the importance of this date and what it could potentially do to the stock, and also my own opinion, which will be talked about. But before we get started into that, everybody could hit me that thumbs up, the like button. Just smash that like button so it can be shared with others around YouTube. Also, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos. Well, like I have mentioned, we are going to be talking about the LCID stock, and we're going to jump down into this article from Investor Place. The title of this article is LCID stock, why Lucid investors need to mark their September 1st on their calendars. So September 1st is a key date for LCID stock investors for this reason. This article does talk about this and why there's a lot of buzz out there. There has been a lot of sell-offs in the LCID stock, especially this past week and in the past month, which we'll soon see with the stocks. So they are contributing this because there have been a lot of risks going into this stock. And a lot of these we have been talking about with the deliveries. Investors are starting to become impatient. And I definitely agree that Lucid Motors has not really provided us with the delivery date. And it is definitely frustrating to see that there are no delivery vehicles out there. We are slowly and surely getting some news out there about the Lucid vehicles and its technology. Just recently, if you watched my video, Motor Trend did do a review of the vehicle, and it had glowing remarks. It did have its nice technology, the battery range, etc. But talking about this stock, it has been getting a big beating down, especially over the past month and also year to date. But we will be talking about that shortly. Now, according to this article, what does the September 1st mean, and why is there a lot of chatter around this in social media? Well, according to this article, that none of Lucid's existing investors will sell their stock in a transition that is subject to a 6-month lockup for shares. So basically what this means is that any Lucid investors that started with Lucid very early on will have to hold their shares for 6 months after the merger with CCIV, that they cannot sell any of their shares in the stock. However, this does talk about the unique investors. So these are the PIPE investors. So this is the big statement right here, and I will read it and then I will explain. So this does say that the transition includes a $2.5 billion fully committed common stock in PIPE with a unique investor lockup provision that runs until the later of September 1st and the date the PIPE shares are registered. So what is a PIPE? So a PIPE investor is somebody like a private investment in public equity. So these PIPE investors got into this company very early, and they actually got the share of this Lucid price at $15 a share. They were not able to sell any of their shares of their Lucid stock until this date right here, September 1st. So at September 1st, these PIPE investors will be able to sell their shares, which they purchased at $15 a share. So this is why there's a lot of chatter and a lot of worry and concern out there that these investors will sell their stock, and this will bring the shares of the Lucid stock down. Now, the reason why I'm not too concerned about this, and I might be wrong, September 1st is just coming around, so we'll definitely have to see. But this is just my opinion on this. I believe that these PIPE investors got into the company very early because they saw the product and they were believing in this company. Now, true, there are some PIPE investors that will sell their stock because they will get a profit. Right now, the Lucid Motor stock is selling about $20, $20.50. So if they do sell this stock, they will get about $5 a share. Now, you have to think about this company and these investors, these PIPE investors that got into the company. If I am correct, I do believe that these PIPE investors got into this company because they believe in it and they believe in the product and they got in a very good price for this company. And so I personally believe that not a lot of the PIPE investors that are able to sell in this lockup being released, I do think that they will hold this stock and they will hold the stock long term. Especially if they do want to sell this stock, I think that they will be selling after we start seeing the deliveries of the vehicle. We have seen from Lucid Motors, not a definitive date or when these Lucid vehicles will be released, but we did see some nuggets out there, especially from Motor Trend. They did mention that there could be some deliveries around October. In my opinion, if these PIPE investors did want to sell this stock of Lucid Motor, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion only, I think that they will be waiting until the deliveries start happening and this stock starts going up in price and in value. Again, this is just my personal opinion, but I'm definitely not too concerned about the September 1st date. Sure, I do think that there are some investors out there, some PIPE investors, that will be taking profits. I do not think that this will affect this stock so much that it will bring it down much more than it is right now. Again, these are just my opinions, but we'll definitely have to see. Now, I did want to look down into this other paragraph down here. There are other investors out there that are Churchill's sponsors that they do have an agreement that they actually have to hold this for 18 months after the closing of the CCIV transaction. So there will be later investors down the road, 18 months, that they do have their lockout period. So the lockup period for the 18 months is for some of the Churchill investors that also got in early. I think a lot of these people that got in early believed in the vehicle, believed in the company, believed most importantly in the technology of Lucid Motors. But again, this is just my opinion, and we'll definitely have to see the next few days if I was correct or not. But let me know down below what you think. Will the September 1st date be very critical and important in the Lucid stock? And will it, according to some news, social media out there, will it crash? We'll definitely have to see. In my opinion, I do not think it will. If it does dip down a little bit more, I think it is some opportunities to buy this stock at a lower price. However, I do not think it will go down too much, again, in my opinion. So according to this article, it does look like that this is likely a reason for the massive sell-off of the LCID stock. And according to this article, they did point out that the PIPE investors, again, these are the private investment and public equity investors only, will be selling this. If they will be selling this, other investors will not be able to sell their shares, as I have mentioned, until 6 and 18 months after they receive their shares. So going back here, you do have these investors at 18 months. You do have the PIPE investors that are September 1st. None of the Lucid existing investors, so the investors that are currently working for Lucid, they have to hold their stock for about 6 months is their lockup period. So will I see any sell-offs? I mean, definitely, I think some investors will take some profits. But if you really do believe in this company, you really do believe in its product, in my opinion, I think it would be silly to sell this if you bought it at $15 and you sell it at $20. I really don't think that these investors, these PIPE investors, really got into this company just to make $5 off a share. But again, it's just my opinion. We'll definitely have to see. Now going to talk about this LCID, the moving averages. These are the simple moving averages that we have seen in the past 10 days. Let me zoom into this just so you can see it a little bit better. So again, these are the simple moving averages for 10-day, 50-day, 100-day, and 200 days. And as you can see, the last price versus the single moving average, we have been down. So we have been down for the 200-day, about 3%, 100-day, about 7%, 50-day, about 13%, and the last 10 days, about 4.6%. Now, I did want to transition and talk to you about the stock. So the Lucid Motors LCID stock was down today by almost 2%. It was trading at $20.63. It did start off the day at $20.84, and we actually dropped below $20. We briefly stayed there. It was trading at $19.97 was its low for today, and it did bump back up to about $20.58. And after hours, it was pretty much trading sideways. If we look in the past 5 days, we are still on the downward trend on this stock. We are down 5.8%, and we have continued to go low. It looks like we're still trying to find that base. We still haven't really found it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be calling this the stabilization or the base, but it looks like it is $20. But we'll definitely have to see, because I still see this is going lower. Now, how much lower it'll go, I'm definitely not sure. However, September 1st will be a very big important day for the LCID investors to see how much more pressure this will go down. But let me go back to the 6-month price of LCID stock. The reason why I wanted to show you this is May 13th. If you look at the stock on May 13th, it was down as low as $17.25. Any time that we have had since then, if you look in the past, 2-3 months, anytime we went below $22, we had a lot of investors getting into this, and it popped that stock up. Right now, I think there is a lot of fear out there. There is the fear of this September 1st date. There is a lot of chatter on social media. I think when there's fear out there, I think people sell off, and they're selling off, and that's what we're seeing here. We'll see how many of those pipe investors really do sell. Again, just in my own opinion, I do not think that there will be a lot, but time will tell. In the next few days, we'll take a look and see. But if it does sell, number one, I think it will be a nice buying opportunity to get the stock low if you're a long-term holder of Lucid Motors. In addition to that, I think that the stock will do very good once we see the product out there. Once we see the deliveries, I think you're going to see this stock and this company do very well. Now, what's some price predictions? Well, let's take a look. This is according to Wallet Investor. What this does is it looks at the trends that happen in the past 1 month, and it does do a line regression, and it tells us what the stock price could be. Now, if we go on to September 1st, this is predicting, again, if it follows the same movements as it has in the past few weeks and in the past month, it should be trading at the minimum of about $20. Now, this program does not know that these pipe investor lockup period ends on September 1st, so definitely it could go lower than that. But let's say that it goes to $18.50. I don't think it'll go that low, but it definitely could. So in the next few weeks, in the next few, I would say, 10 days, you are seeing that this stock potentially could go to $18.58 if we continue on this trend downward that we're doing. So we'll definitely have to see. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something new. Personally, I'm not really worried about the September 1st, the pipe investor, the deadline. But just leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And I hope you learned something new. But if you can, give me that thumbs up, the like button. It'll share this video with others. Also, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get all my videos. I make these videos for you, so I hope you do enjoy them. And for all you that have subscribed, thank you so much for growing this channel. And if you could please continue to grow this channel by sharing this video and sharing my channel with others, your family, your friends, your coworkers, that next door neighbor, I greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you. Down below, if you would like to help out the channel, I put 2 links. One's for Webull. If you open an account, deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. If you deposit $100 into Coinbase, you get $10 of cryptocurrency and trading. Thank you for supporting the channel.